And if you're just tuning in, this is Admiral Radish. You can see we're awaiting the live stream feed from HQ. We can see the Scarab moon rover is prepared for surface operations once again in the sunlight, emerged from lunar darkness. Myself, Admiral Radish, and Grateful Deadbeat will be controlling this evening. Just a few more moments now while we get the live stream fed in. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Admiral Radish. I am live here from the surface of the moon. You can see we're staring at the Scarab moon rover right now. Currently, we're located around the interface of 4 different unique biomes. This is a very unique opportunity for us to explore various different components of the lunar surface. As we bring down the background space music, we should now be getting a very different set of music from the surface of the moon. Mare Serenitatis right now. You can see our exact latitude and longitude there, 6,670 meters above quote-unquote lunar sea level.
Lunar sea level. Echoing.
Let's see really quick. Seems like we've got a pinch of an echo. Let me locate the source of that one. Should be a pretty quick solution. Oh yes. I think we just need to have need to not have my voice echoing through another microphone. Alrighty, let me take a peek here, poke around a little bit.
So we will be driving around on the surface of Big Rock. This is Big Rock, not to be confused with Little Rock, Arkansas. We are in the Mare Serenitatis, as he said. We are trying to move into the lowlands before going north into the Mare Imbrium. We might even stop by the Midlands. Midlands, maybe Midlands. But distance is big on Big Rock.
So let's make sure that we clarify what the mission goal is here today. We are two completely sober mission controllers who are going to go drive around the moon with no consequence whatsoever if anything goes wrong. Correct?
Is
Yep,
that it?
That's the goal. That's all we're going to do today.
Completely sober.
Absolutely no concern whatsoever. So I see a moon. I see many rocks. I see many beautiful rocks. I see a big ol'...
See a drink in front of me.
If by drink you mean apple cider vinegar.
That's like half empty.
For the apple cider vinegar for the good hair and strong nail beds.
Concern?
Let's begin the process. Let's take a look. So can you zoom out for us and give us maybe... Oh, I lost it for a second. Can you zoom out for us really quick? Oh, we lost it. And it's back. Okay, give us a view of where you think we're going.
Now, I still have not identified what this is.
What's it say?
We'll figure it out. It says Scarab Moon Rover debris.
Interesting.
It's just hanging out up there. I think that might be one of the cameras that fell off of it.
Oh.
Long ago.
So the Scarab...
somehow is stuck
the
up
Scarab
in the sky.
Moon Rover has had a long and storied history on this server. It was one of our first vessels, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. We're still going 63 days. It's been 2 months since we
Wow.
launched this thing.
It is like our...
What is that?
It's like our litmus test for whether or not the server is working. You know, since we started working on LunaMultiplayer, we've had to test if everything is functioning and if things are good and if the surface aligns between us and the streamer and deadbeat save, and I have to sit and fix the files between them. Oh, we're on the move. We're officially moving.
Kind of. I was just getting
The
off
last
the
thing
rock.
you should be saying when driving on the surface of the moon is power through it.
I didn't.
So, we're going to sit and drive around and collect some science and hopefully find some surface features along the way and talk about the general state of where the server is at. Which in my mind is pretty grand. Now taking a look here.
All right. Get moving. Going around this rock. Moved around the rock successfully.
One rocket. Every time we go around
Ladies
a
and
rock,
gentlemen, we have it.
take a shot ski.
I assure you, the next rover, and there will be a next rover, not anything to do with tonight's operations, but there was always planned to be a next rover, and it will have fireworks for each time we successfully get over a rock.
The rover, according to the budget document that I saw submitted, the rover will indeed be mostly firework. Nuclear-powered firework is an interesting concept for a rover as well. I see a question in the chat. Have we launched anything interplanetary? Boy, do I have some news for you. If you check our website,
yes.
KerbalRealtime.com, you can see a map and a mission calendar and some details on all the stuff we've launched. But also, our main video on the channel for Kronos 2030 is about our Pluto probe, which was the very first video we ever posted on the channel, which will arrive in 1,370-ish days now.
That sounds about right.
I need to build us some LED timers so we can stick it on our walls and just count it down at this point. You can just wake up every morning.
I have it looking down at me
Yeah,
from
like,
over
the
my
first
bed.
thing you do is put it at the foot of your bed so you wake up every morning, and the first thing you see is like a T-minus timer that says how long it's going to be until the mission gets there. That thing is high in the air. Ooh.
Yeah.
Now, the nice thing that you might
Whoa.
know about this rover is that it can flip itself in worst case scenario. There's nothing stopping us from flipping ourselves. We will now be departing the area to the east. The goal is kind of to go east and then north, right?
Yeah. We're trying to get over here, but mostly we're trying to get around these boulders immediately right now. Oh, I can make it through there. Oh, I can make it through there.
Okay. I must depart for 30 seconds to acquire drink number 2.
All right, no problem. We can get through these rocks. Resist the urge to use that one as a jump. Be a pretty sick jump. So, first things first, I'd like to get to the top of this hill. This ridge line here. This is something we've been doing for literally the last 2 months. Little by little. Oh, that's a big rock. That's a big rock. And we have flip number 1. Yep. We're just gonna wait for Radish to get back.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
This is why we have the Cal controller.
Yeah, it didn't
This
take
is why
long.
we have it.
Did not take long.
So what's our design for the flipping mechanism on the next one?
Maybe a high-powered
Ooh,
piston.
Yeah, like on one end. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Angled piston. Probably a side. It's probably easier to roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Set the Cal controller back up. We got to get it ready for the evening.
Is it engaged
no,
motor
it's
drive?
angle. Target angle. We got to do target angle. We're flipped.
Oh, baby.
We're flipped. One of these days, I'm going to get a soundboard wired in here. You watch. You watch and wait. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and...
And here we go.
Nice.
No?
Oh, you have to close action mode.
Yep, I guess you do.
Archist, I see your comment about the multi-segmented rover. I need you to paint me a picture from my mind. My mind is a little dulled right now, so a more vivid picture.
Oh my
Woo!
goodness! Alright, 8 meters per second is the limit. This might not be great.
Ooh, wow.
Wow.
Woo!
What exactly
Woo!
in the Kraken is happening right now? I dare say this wasn't even the alcohol. This just isn't happy right now.
No. By no means. Even the Kraken.
Even the Kraken is drinking. Thank you, Commander Alex. That is correct. And after all of that, we didn't land upright.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. Were the wheels spinning? And then when we tipped upright, it caught the wheels and flung into the air.
You know, it could have been that.
Now, somebody, play it back. Play it back.
I definitely didn't have the wheels in, nor the brakes on.
I never.
This did not last quite as long as I hoped.
We have what's called the magical hand wave of wheel repair, which is the streamer account can come in and fix things.
I don't know. We bungled it pretty well here. This was...
Well, then we have to continue what's called the effort of maximum effort, which is we must drive it along on 4 wheels. Oh, is the...
That involves flipping it.
Well, and I see now that our cow controller's not working because the rotor motor is somewhere.
Yes.
This is an interesting dilemma.
It's right here.
Go ahead and give us a camera angle on that one. Pivot.
Oh, no. This is it right here.
Oh, yeah.
Or is that the mission storage container?
That looks like the mission storage container. Now, you see, there's many ways we could solve this problem, which then begets a totally separate question, which is go ahead and just zoom in on that. Let's just get real close. Yep.
On this?
Okay, that was pretty close. If we give it some torque at the same time, some E button. Yeah,
okay.
I think we may just get it over. That's what I mean. It's there. I don't know if it's got quite enough because of the timing. We may need to speed the timing up. Give me that cow controller, a little bit of an open really quick. Okay,
yeah,
according to the official playback from Evil Alto, the wheels were spinning. So this then begets a totally separate question, which is, do we go from drunk driving the Rover to, apologies,
we weren't even drunk yet.
to drunk designing a Rover? Every time the high gain antenna hits the ground, you're required to drink.
Yeah.
You hear that?
No.
Violence begets. Go ahead and set the length to 4 in the top right. Let's change the resonant frequency a little.
You gotta stop it, I guess.
You know, the other thing we can do is we can always have the streamer summon in the ghost of Scarab Moon Rover to let us continue.
Oh, that might be good.
We may need to
Hold
move
up.
it to like 3.9 or 3.8 by the looks of it.
Let me give it some E action real quick. Okay.
We were very close. Now this is what we call riveting Kerbal gameplay, which is we have no time warp. It took us nigh a week plus to get this. Actually, we had to leave it in orbit for a hot minute to get it where we wanted it. So we're going to do whatever it takes. I will send a Kerbal to fix this if required, along with the next rover. This is like, just so you know, people...
Is that what Regolith 2 is going to be?
People watching this try to tip over. This is like the opposite of ASMR right now. This.
All right. At a certain point, I think we got to give up and go, here, just knock it off. That doesn't stop it, does it? That just closes the controller.
Ooh. It does want to tip. I'll tell you that much.
Wait a minute, I'm supposed to be clicking on that. Okay, open editor. What if I just put this on 1?
I think the next rover should just get good. I agree with that. That's the correct answer to this entire problem.
Yeah, get good.
I mean, anyone who's ever used this rover core... Mr. Deadbeat, I will need you to move away from the rover temporarily while I take over flipping operations.
No.
Well, I think you require the consumption. Oh, wow. That was so close.
It was close.
We're telling it to open at what can only be called a truly aggressive rate. Can you extend the wheels at the same time for a bit more momentum? Once it flips, you can. The problem is if you extend the wheels too early, it actually inadvertently flips you the wrong way. Having designed the original flipping maneuver for this thing, yeah, you don't want to open the wheels too early by any means. Oh, here we go. Now this.
Now, we did make a folding rover in our last real-time world. Whoa, that
Can
was
you elaborate on a folding rover? Wait, I have to check if Archist posted it.
Remember Intrepid?
Oh, yes, I do remember Intrepid. Very much. Boy, when that video finally comes out one day about the old server, that'll be a grand day.
Alright, the other antenna does not interact with the ground.
Fear.
Well, let's log some pressure data. Yeah, that's good. The accelerometer. Yep.
I actually think I enjoy the concept of leaving streamer on this thing just to let it flop endlessly.
You can if you want to. I'm going to the Space Center.
Alrighty.
We're sending out the new
rover.
Rover.
To begin new rover preparations. Simultaneously, I'm going to take my Kerbal and send it back to Scarab Moon Rover. Fly it. And I will leave my computer here on flipping operations in the meantime.
Real big.
How big?
I think the biggest we can get it.
This is like a tank. Wheel diameter greater than the thickness of the rover, unflippable, the whole thing. Just make a mono wheel. The whole rover is inside the wheel itself. It's just a single large wheel. It tips on the side, there's a piston to flip it back over.
Let's see.
Okay.
That's the
Just
average
so everyone knows,
Kerbal.
my computer is officially on.
Woohoo, come on! Alright. So then we add other wheels.
Alrighty, let's take a look here.
How do you reinvent the wheel when the wheelie has already been... The Heelys
Well, now
have already
you've
been
created a
designed?
problem here with this wheel, though. What if you end up like a coin on the end? Like a coin balanced on the nose.
Oh, I forget when you drop coins on the edge. That's happened so damn often.
The official report from Mission Control here is that at CASA is that we're beginning the flipping operation.
from scratch here. That's a small thing. At least 1.5. Now, where do we want to start designing this? From the wheels?
Well, I think we need to... No, the
so we
the
don't
science
have that problem
payload.
again?
You get the weight, and then we design the
sure?
wheelbase to always accompany that weight. Those will be too high torque.
No. Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to what he says. He's just a denier.
We want it to look like the Batmobile when we are done.
Can you imagine if we could get the Batmobile to the surface of the moon in this server? Somebody sends me a Batmobile file that works on the Sol moon. We will strongly consider launching that for the stream.
If anyone didn't know, I have indeed challenged Admiral Radish here to put a copy of the Wright flyer on the surface of the moon.
I'll tell you what.
I am still waiting.
Flyer version 3, the one that looks very real, took its first test flight today, and that thing is squirrely. The CASA Aeronautics Division is working its remote team extra hard to get that thing flying. It's like steel I-beams and wing slats. Is a rocket launching this? You bet a rocket's launching this. So what's the Mars launch tomorrow?
Telephone.
A telephone.
It's the walkie-talkies. We're sending a walkie-talkie to Mars to see if it'll still... Very intuitive stuff. Stick around.
We're sending a really big walkie-talkie to Mars, like crazy big.
Like, it is so big you probably couldn't walk with it. Can we do one today? If we can figure this out.
We're going full in on the new Moon Rover today, by all intents and purposes. So concepts that we could use to launch this giant moon. Okay, I'm looking at the base you have right now. Go ahead and give me a front-on view of this. Okay, looking here. I like this.
It can't flip, which means it can't go wrong. Let's give it a test.
It's going to go driving. We're going driving on the surface of Earth.
As Earth, I like to refer to it as. Okay. That's some pretty intense suspension there.
Whoa. Might need to stiffen that up.
I see what I have done wrong, but I don't understand why it isn't moving.
This is like the fidget spinner of moon rovers. Now, someone has pointed out to me...
I did put them on sideways. For some reason, that makes them not work.
Now, I do want to remind you that there is a 6-wheel minimum.
6-wheel Ow!
Issues with center of balance should be identified in testing. The Space Anomicon is clear. Spez admin. Grateful Deadbeat.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to come up with something idiotic then.
We're gonna have to come.
So often is my forte.
See, what we need are wheels positioned on asymmetrical rotating masses so they can pivot from being on the top to being on the bottom, like an offset cam lobe.
Has anyone figured out how to make tank treads in Kerbal yet?
That is a grand question. I've seen them done shoddily. Like
Quite shoddily.
a bunch of individual square panels wrapped around wheels. I think I may have seen one cog and gear style before, but no, not typically. Not typically.
Alright, the lunacy continues on the Lunar Rover design. Alright, new concept for Moon Rover called the Spider.
I'm very excited to watch this drive around.
Well, the idea is that you can extend legs around rocks, so that problem doesn't happen again. And it's away.
This is excellent. So, okay, this is not going to make it over the 2-meter gap.
Nope, it did not.
What if we gave it wings? Are wings effective on the moon?
What if I gave it wings? Because, you know, the ideal moon rover has
lots of space for wings.
Wings. He's right, it's brilliant. Do you think that's enough speed?
Just for my knowledge, what launch site are you using right now?
I'm pretty sure we're at Canaveral.
Conventional wings are not effective on the moon. However, rocket-powered wings. Now, what if instead of putting wings on it, you put 8 cameras in the front? Yeah, for
8?
all of its various eyes.
Okay, I get you now. I get you now.
That's a great point, Leespor. The last rover went flying. Wings are the natural solution to that problem. The problem is it actually does look more like a spider now. Maybe a little crabbish, but crab spider is technically appropriate given the naming of things in our server.
It's got 8 legs now.
Jebediah Kerman approves of this rover specifically. Okay. I've been told you're loading in, and I want to know where. There you are. You are.
We are here.
Oh, lucky, lucky me. Cape Canaveral we go.
The problem is it pitches down.
Hello to everybody in the chat. I see Quora and Chupa.
Forward.
And, of course, our loyal Discord members, who we appreciate to the end of the earth. No news headlines today. We'll have more news headlines tomorrow. Big one, Mars launch. Mars launch. We're sending a television antenna to Mars. We've decided putting relays here on Earth is not good enough, and we'll need... You lost signal.
It's out of battery. Yeah. I was getting lift there for a second and then it ended.
Nuclear powered. Line the bottom of the wing with... line the bottom of the wing with nuclear.
I was going to roll into the ocean.
Now, I will announce that very unfortunately we have realized that there is a funding bug in the server, which is somehow creating for us an infinite amount of money. I will be investigating and patching this over the next couple of days. On the schedule, we have a Mars launch tomorrow. I'm gone this weekend, so there won't be much change. Hopefully a review of the public server next Friday. not this week, next Friday. That would be, what, the 29th, something like that. And I think the top of the wing needs to also be lined with solar panels, but the problem is we're launching into darkness. Also, Pointations, the moon is in darkness half of the time, no matter where you are, basically. Like, everywhere. Okay, Lee Spork, I'm so glad to hear that you have also turned off extra ground stations on your save. The mod that we have to allow just a single ground station makes our whole...
What the?
Ooh, that was weird. What was that?
It was the old Rover on
Yeah.
the side crashing.
The act of having just a single ground station is... It makes the whole system feel more real, right? Like, even NASA has admitted that they're very limited in ground communications for deep space relays. And a lot of the things we've launched, I would say... Oh, here he goes. Left a little.
Jump off the edge right here.
Yep. 26 meters per second is pretty good.
And pull
No,
up.
Wow.
Nope. Back to the drawing board.
with this one. Bigger wings. More power. More power. It feels so realistic when you have fewer ground stations. Like, the amount of ground stations even in Soul and in the default game is crazy. And there were some bugs with Luna when we started the original server where even if you turned off extra ground stations, it could turn back on in your single player settings every time you rejoined. So, just give it a propeller at this point. Boy. Tomorrow, I'm going to make Deadbeat here fly all of these different planes I've been designing as part of a video, and it's going to be grand. I'm like 4 or 5 plane designs in at this point. We have the Cricket and the Long Boy and the Flyer. We have the Hopscotch. And we...
Long Boy was my nickname in college.
And we have the Beanie Bop.
The Beanie
So,
Bop.
I'm just gonna... The longer it goes, the more planes I'm gonna add at this point. Designing planes in Kerbal is like my fun pastime. What's weird, you've hooked up a controller, haven't you, Deadbeat?
I
I
do.
have never hooked a joystick up to Kerbal, which is funny because, you know, I have the craziest joystick and yoke setups,
He does.
and I have never...
He's all
I'm
yoked.
I'm yoked Sigma, and I've never hooked any of them.
Don't say that ever
I've
again.
never
Don't you
ever
dare.
hooked any of them up to Kerbal, which is so funny.
Hey, are these going the right way?
Okay, check. It's going. They need to go clockwise, so colored edge needs to be on the right.
Oh my god. I am entirely inept.
Take a shot. We're going in. Beer number 2. Down the hatch. Woo!
Is one blade gonna do it?
Is one blade gonna do it? I mean, I will be clear. I have seen a one-bladed plane. Now, it has a counterweight on the opposite side of the propeller hub to counter the rotational force. So I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to act more like a really bad corkscrew at this point.
It's gonna be a vibrator.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just realized I don't even know how to use these parts.
Have you never used a propeller?
I guess
Okay.
I haven't.
Wow. We can learn so much here.
Oh, there it went.
It's spinning. Add a propeller. No go. That did not work the way they wanted.
Half a rotation and it hit the ground.
Let's take a look here. Now I see Arches has given us the gator hinge design. Yes! In fact, you did do one like that. I remember exactly what we're talking about, and I helped you design the hinge.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, what's the plans now for Spider? New. We're going brand new. Blank slate. Fresh thought.
Brain slate. Brain slate.
Brain slate.
Blank slate.
No, hold on to that. Give me your brain slate.
Wheels. Orange. New. Little print. Yellow. Good.
Okay, look in here. Good. Good.
Now we're gonna call it the five-legged monster, which also was a nickname in high school.
You had a lot of nicknames. Alila.
How does it drive with 5 legs, 5 wheels?
This is an interesting test.
Because statistically, your front right isn't going to be running into things. Might be better.
Might be worse.
It's pulling to the right. I have no clue why.
It's pulling to the right. Well, because there's more force on the left side from the wheels.
Don't patronize me. What is there a crack doing in the runway?
I need you to know, though, the act of saying "don't patronize me" as the rover explodes is so good.
Why is there a sudden lip in my runway?
Don't patronize me.
No. Stop patronizing me still.
Okay, I think we need to increase the number of taxes to fix the runway. Someone out there today did not pay their taxes.
Yes. Core of the Sith.
And the person that was funded by that tax money was the person who was supposed to repay.
What is this, a speed bump?
Okay, I've been launching from Cape Canaveral all night. That has not been there. I've done probably 30, 40 flights from Cape Canaveral.
Is it just the launch pad? I can see it's like right here.
So weird. I've never seen that.
Let's go see if it's still there. We need a rover to explore.
We're going to create something great. Something new. Could it be from Sol? I mean, yeah, it's possible. It has HQ textures, but Ballistic Fox is a doll, and I have so many other things to worry about that reporting Sol issues is so low on my list. Compared to the original RSS mod, and compared to the mods we used to play for real scale, Sol runs like 1,000 times better, and it looks so much better. Okay, here we go. Can it navigate a bump? That, like, it's just a perfect mod. If you really need a real scale solar system mod. Oh, that's weird. It's visual? Oh. That would be why I didn't hit it. You're going to hit the 2-meter bump.
No, I'm going to go slow.
Interesting.
Oh.
So if you need a real scale solar system mod, Sol is definitely the way to go. 100,000%. I'm fully on board with Sol. All of the fixes to it have been great. It looks so good. Stuck the landing. Deadbeat, do you have any thoughts on Sol so far? We've been playing with it for what, 2?
I am currently praying to God.
So yeah, Sol, perfect mod. They can add some more fixes, but it's great. Time to acquire drink number 3.
Well, while he's gone, we're gonna go grab the old Scarab rover. Yeah, this one. Edit the vessel. Alright, it's been a while since we've seen this thing in the VAB. We've got the VAB extender now. So how might we better this? Ooh. Beautiful reroute tool. Alright.
We're back. Ooh, it's the old Scarab Rover. Wow, that thing was neat and tidy.
Yes. It was neat and tidy.
Well done.
Now it just needs like a high-powered piston on the back. Or I guess on the side. Where would the best place be for a high-powered flipping piston? Like when you put your flipping piston on your car, where do you typically put it? I put mine on like the rear side of the
I typically put mine in
side.
the B pillar.
The B pillar. Oh my god, why did I even think of
Yeah,
that?
putting it in the B pillar is the obvious move if you've ever had to flip your car.
Add
Everyone here,
underglow.
raise
I am down
raise
with
your
that
hand
idea.
if you've had to. Actually, more lights is the best suggestion we have heard in 1,000 years. Everything, literally every single thing in our server needs more lights. I would love a mod. I may make a mod just to control the lights more specifically. Like, we added it to FastVesselChanger. Turns the lights on automatically at night.
That actually might be effective. Does that cross the middle?
Let's see.
No, but I think that might do it. I don't think it could stay flipped if we shot that at high speed.
Okay, let's try it. Save this as a change. Save this as a different vessel.
Let me give her a flip. I can design a new sky
We're gonna
crane.
do
That's
the
not...
chugga wugga wugga.
Now we're going to use the new Staghorn to get it there in 8 hours. I already see an issue with it.
Oh.
And it's that it doesn't like it when you tweak scale robotic parts at all.
That is true. I do, yeah. That is a problem with...
We're going to solve the flipping thing, and then we're going to decorate this thing so pretty.
We're gonna make it look so good.
Okay. So, no tweak scale. Didn't know how big that was.
It's looking grand. Oh, it's looking so good.
Oh, that is huge.
I don't know if we'll launch it soon, but we will launch it at some point. Launches to the moon they're not that specific. You can do them most of the time. It just depends on how quickly you want to do the intercept. Like going all the way to orbit. Eh. Boy, it was a good rover.
Was a good rover. I was expecting it to crash tonight, but like not like that. That was
boring Kraken stuff. Is that on a rotor?
You better believe it is.
Better believe it.
What do you think of that? Huh? As an anti-flip
I quite
device
like
or
it.
a
Let's
flipping
test
device?
it. If this works on Earth, it will work virtually anywhere.
Surface of Jupiter? You've heard it here, folks. Radish guarantees we are taking this to Jupiter.
There's nothing that could possibly go
Well, actually, wait 1 second. This is
wrong. Okay.
wild. We need to set the angle limiter on
Okay,
that.
this is interesting. This is an interesting take on...
Ready?
Okay. Okay, I see a limitation there.
No, you don't. Now we're going to swing it this way and put our weight.
This is working.
No, that's just jolting back and forth. That'll keep it from doing it again.
If we put like an airfoil on the end of this, we could make a moon wing.
You and your airfoils, damn it. Oh, there we go. No, right there. Oh, this is good. This is looking R2-D2. Ah, you failed me, R2.
That does look so R2-D2, though.
1 second. Why can I not?
Monkey arm rover. So the thing about RCS is I don't know if there's any RCS strong enough, even in 1/6 gravity, to flip the core. Although it is a good suggestion, I don't know if it would do it.
That'd be something we'd have to test on the moon.
Someone just recommended we mirror it to the other side and we have two pistons.
I think they just want it to look more like
I think
R2-D2.
that's more R2-D2. But I do like that.
One second. Got to test this monoprop idea. Because we can test it. We have the technology. Oh my god, that thing's massive.
That is a chonker of an RCS nozzle.
Okay, we have 1.8, so we can turn it down. Now, it would require testing, but theoretically, that should do it. That has 1.6 on the surface of the moon.
Does this comply with duck law?
What water on the moon?
Ice.
Oh, jeez.
If you're just joining us, a brief recap of the stream so far. The Scarab Moon Rover has flipped over, bashed its camera, its motors, its scanning arm, 2 of its wheels, but not either of its antennas, which leaves hope for a flip at some point in the near future. A good chance we send Regolith 2 to fix it. A good chance that we send the Regolith 2 crew to fix the now busted up Scarab Moon Rover. And maybe an engineer to move the wheels around a little bit. That's a pretty good summation of what's happened so far. And with that, time for a drink.
Oh boy. There you go, that looks good. The only way to test this out is by putting it on the moon.
Do we think a cut to the test save is appropriate?
I don't
That's
think
okay.
so. I think we just gotta trust our gut here. Although I did want to try... We could use...
Or just the concept of using like a 6 times thruster array would be crazy. It reminds me very much of testing the Lunar module back in the 60s, when they would put them on a landing platform with a 5/6 of Earth's gravity jet engine out the bottom.
What was it again? Before I changed it?
Which side? What do you mean? Oh, that?
Thrust to weight. Someone suggested using a bigger thruster array to test it with the same thrust to weight on Earth, which is brilliant. It was 43%. 1.26. Oh, people are even saying in chat how
Thank you.
helpful. All right.
Earth. It's Earth time.
$1.23. 1.26. Perfect. Oh, that is big. No time like the present.
Now, when they said array, I think they meant put 6 side by side. But this works.
How do you know? Oh no. Woo! I think with a thrust limiter on the moon, that might work exceptionally well.
That was pretty good. Well, yeah, you get 6
That actually...
more monoprop and 6 times the duration.
Okay. Okay.
This is Kerbal approved. This is a KerbalRealtime approved concept right here.
All right. Go back to moon gravity. Back to 43%. Probably don't need all of that.
Now, Archist, I agree with you
Used
that we
that
need to
last
deploy
time.
the wheels on the opposite side. There was something preventing us from removing them from symmetry on the surface so that we could deploy them independently. Which is a good point. Before we launch, we should probably remove all the wheels from symmetry.
Okay.
That may
I
have just
think-
been a stock Kerbal bug. This is interesting. I kind of like this design. It's like Scarab Moon Rover X. Like newer.
We got to come up with another bug. Chat, start spamming your favorite
Yeah, well,
bugs.
Scarab won't work. We need more bugs. Scarabs are done. They're out. They're faded.
They're so last April.
The Hercules, interesting. Ants. Ants, I like ants. Ants.
Formicaria.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yep,
All right.
I
all
see
right.
that. We need more bugs. We need more bugs in chat. I need a list of bugs that people want us to name this rover after, please. If you're here with bug ideas, you may legitimately name...
Why do I feel like this rover's flipping me off right now?
knows its intent. Deadbeat, I have to ask an important question.
All right. Yes, it's gonna have fireworks.
No,
I'll
separate.
do it now.
But that is important. Are you drunk?
No.
Why?
Okay.
As he reaches for the whiskey bottle and pours himself.
Oh, you got trouble. Right there in River City. With a capital T.
With the capital T?
P, and that stands for pool.
Oh, I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm gonna be perfectly frank.
You want to know what kind of conversation goes on while they're walking around that hall? Will they talk about Bebos, talking about Cubits, talking about tailor-mades, those cigarette fiends? And all about how they'll cover up the telltale breath with sense, and one fine night, they leave the pool hall, heading for a dance at the armory, libertine men and scarlet women in ragtime, shameless music that'll drag your son, your daughter in the arms of the devil, animal instinct, mass hysteria. Oh, you got trouble.
Right here in River City. Capital T, that rhymes
you
with
wait
P, and
long
that stands
enough,
for...
Day 1000 of the Kronos mission, we'll just do a full musical of the Music Man on stream.
We will recite the entire Music Man from memory.
We'll end up straight up just doing the whole thing.
I'm leaving behind the mystery goo. Everyone knows it's a
We're
bullshit
recruiting
experiment anyway.
extras and chorus members for our Day 1000 rendition of the Music Man. We need people to record the chorus parts behind what we're gonna sing. So, if you need it, we'll go ahead and do it. Also, Music Man is the best musical. Little factoid, Deadbeat and I did a rendition of it. Oh lord, that must have been 12 years ago now.
No, way more than 12 years ago. At least 15 years.
Were we that young?
Yeah, we were that young, sir.
Half of my life ago, I was in the Music
All right.
Man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh,
shit.
no.
Let's not think about age. Okay, spotlights.
More lights
We need
on
more of 'em.
everything. Where is the Music Man? What was the train song? I'll remind myself here in a second. Oh, Rock Island.
But he didn't know the territories.
But he didn't know the territory. Cash for the merchandise, cash for the button hooks.
Oh, God. This is the worst stream ever.
Really, someone is in chat saying they want more Music Man.
Oh! Well, in that case.
There's Gravy with the shapoopy in chat.
Do I gotta get my Winthrop impression going?
Yes.
I'm gonna put two big flashers right on the front.
Two big flashes right on the front. I don't remember that Music Man song, Deadbeat.
Two blinkers right there in the middle, staring you
Two
down.
flashes on the front and two blinkers in the middle over the cut Music Man songs. You can talk, you can talk, you can bicker, you can talk, you can bicker, 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 you can talk, you can talk, you can talk, 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 bicker, 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 you can talk all you want, but it's different than it was. Because we took away the time warp.
Let's not do the time warp again.
Let's not do the time warp again. We're gonna basically, if you're here listening, we're gonna basically just take a stroll through every kind of semi-contemporary musical this evening. Just hold on tight, really grip it, because by the time, we'll start at Grease-ish. We'll go to the Footloose-ish. There's some stuff in the 2000s we'll do.
We'll dip our toes into
Oh,
West
that's
Side
it.
Story.
You're right there on West Side Story. And I mean, we've got the modern stuff. We've got Titanic. We've got Hamilton queued up in the background. When I sing One Last Time to the Scarab Rover later tonight, you guys are gonna be in tears. I mean it. I mean, you guys are gonna be crying when I sing it to the Rover.
I hate Grease. I actually do hate grease.
Well,
It
that's,
is
you and me
not
are
great.
lockstep on that one. Gravy's gonna come in here and throw a fit. Cause yeah, grease. Footloose though. How do you feel about Footloose?
Footloose,
I
do
also
enjoy.
like Footloose.
I like me some John
Yeah.
Lithgow.
John Lithgow, Kevin Bacon, or young Kevin Bacon. Oh, what a great musical.
All right, now we need to take these lights and action group them to the brake button.
Every time. We're gonna have brake lights on this one. Actually, we need to have.
Yes, this rover doesn't need to have brake lights.
Compliant rovers. It's important. Not only is it important, it's critical. There we go. Our
Let's
bits are
see
back.
here.
525,600 minutes until we arrive.
This might already be expending what I had expected the thermonuclear generator to produce.
4. A second. Give it a V-tail.
Oh.
I want this thing to look like a moony Aztec by the time you're done with it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you can't
This
say
is
that.
an MMA fight.
Okay, here we go. Level off.
Thing's gotta have a flared tail.
Ravioli detector. Prolong these out a little bit. Oh yes. Can't cover up the brake lights. Them's important.
Now it just looks like a V-tailed bonanza.
I don't know.
This is a very interesting rover. I quit. We're not using solar panels, Lee, because half the time in the moon it is in darkness. You know, because the moon is tidally locked, that means half the time the light side is facing the sun and half the time the dark side is facing the sun, which is ironic when you say it that way, but we're Earth-centric. So we need to have power through the nighttime in order to keep this thing from freezing. I kind of have a...
We're at 1.3
you know,
tons.
if it has solar panels, it's great. I kind of have this personal feeling with the server that if we expect something to die completely for 2+ weeks in the lunar nighttime, we can't expect it to come back on for 4 consecutive years straight. So we save that problem by giving it the Plute treatment. It's got the Plute treatment. Radionuclear
Got some
Plute
plutonium.
inside of it. And now it's got an asymmetrical nozzle. Yes. Thruster was fixed. If you saw the Earth-sized thruster, it was comically large. And we will be... Well, I almost think we need more monoprop. Everything we can do to keep the center of weight lower. Like, we could line the bottom of this thing with monoprop tanks, basically.
Oh yeah, I was about to move this guy.
Ooh. Rotate.
This
That
giant
thing is crazy.
battery I had hiding down there.
So if you guys wanted to know what
I forgot about
the
that.
core energy problem was with this thing, it was the battery. The battery was 85% of the rover weight, it appears. trying to place batteries
Okay.
without snap-on is a crazy concept. Please turn. Oh, thank you. Please turn on snap. Oh no.
That might look good. I like that.
What's the impact tolerance of batteries? Anyone got that one? Anyone?
It's right here. 8 meters. Most things are 8
What's our
meters a second.
Thrust to weight now on the moon with our new grand nozzle. Grand nozzle Lee. Pasta cheese of
0.08.
Italy. Okay, that will do.
Oop.
Look at that.
No? Oh, it's this. Click-through blocker was keeping me from doing my thing there. 1.1 should be flippable.
Let's see it. 1.14, I like that. I like the brake lights.
Got new headlights. Nope, put that back. Now, last call. What do we want on this thing that's absolutely...
What science are we missing, if any?
I don't think... This was what we had last time, so... I removed the mystery goo to replace it with fireworks. Because, duh.
No, put the wheels out. Let's look at it again.
Yes, yes.
Let's do an extending of the wheels.
You can also, customize our wheels here.
Any suggestions in the chat? Comments, concerns, questions, anecdotes, theories, stories, philosophizings, paranoias, conspiracies, ideations, onomatopoeias, alliterations, allegories.
Hell, I'd even take a death threat.
Sing Beauty School Dropout.
I'm not gonna do beauty school dropout.
Beauty School Dropout. No graduation day for you. Beauty School Dropout.
For some reason, I tried to sing it in my head, but I only got "You'll Be a Dentist" from Little Shop.
Needs underglow. Thank you. That's correct. It does have underglow. Remove one of the wheel's fenders.
Beauty school
Remove
dropout.
one of the wheel's fenders.
You'll have a knack for causing great pain.
Feed me, Seymour. That gives me cavities.
Feed me all night long. These will be good for the underglow.
Was one of Apollo's wheels missing a fender? Somebody give me the deets here.
Oh, for that one
know.
thing? For this? No, that's because if you do this, that's the map that they put on the Apollo 17 rover. They literally had it mounted
that's
to
right,
the wheel.
because the fender broke and they needed to keep the dust from kicking up.
Exactly. Was getting all
Quora indicated we need to
dirty.
include a parachute to test the lunar atmosphere.
That's right, the lunar atmosphere. We're still trying to figure it out. What was I doing here? Oh god.
Oh no.
Jeez.
If only there was someone listening somewhere in the world who could bring me a beer or something like that. Like if there was someone somewhere out there in the real world.
If only I see a certain name in chat that might.
That were possible. I understand it may not be, but there's a possibility of it.
Give it a blue underglow.
So far the requested additions are wings, a hate shield, a barometer,
Okay.
a parachute.
Okay. Okay.
I'm being told to say that grease is good before I get the beer.
Okay.
Grease is good. When you're asleep. Beer acquired.
Now, I am a personal fan of Oliver.
Oliver the musical?
Yes, Oliver the musical.
I can tell you many things about Oliver the musical. I have
We're just talking
I have
about
distinct memories of Oliver the musical. Food, glorious food. Hot sausage and mustard when you're in the mood.
The 3 servings a day?
That's all that we live for.
Let's see here. I want to make sure that's still good. Especially with the 2.
What a deep Mr. Bumblecut here. Talking about sending a rover to the moon. For what you are about to receive, may the Lord make you truly thankful. Us sending a moon rover literally anywhere.
Should we send this to Mars tonight?
To Mars, that would be a crazy transition. This thing will not flip itself over on Mars, I'll tell you that much. Give me a Mars calculation.
Yeah, it might.
Give me a Mars COM calculation. I need a calc. I need an arrow spike in case of lunar atmosphere. There is no Dres in this world under fire, otherwise that may be an appropriate answer.
Alright. I think we replace the scanning arm with my subassembly of the camera arm. Yes. Good. Yeah, I get you. Not touching the thing. Cool. You gotta have protection. When you go to the moon, you need protection. It's obvious. Do we have a bug name yet? The Hercules was decent. Oh, thank you. Why does that look off? Why does that look awful? The Weevil. The Dung Beetle was also a neat one. This is Dung Beetle to Aardvark. Dung Beetle to Aardvark. Woo!
coming together quite swimmingly. Quite proud of it. I'm getting kind of emotional. If I cry, I'm turning off the stream. Is it time to skycrane this thing? It might be time to skycrane it.
So, we're gonna have to invent a new skycrane because the last one's not gonna be intense enough. Yeah, just start inventing a new one. Oh my god. Just thank you. Yes. Quite.
I can see that there's a docking port assembly being put on. Those are ups.
What did you
Those
call
are
my
upside
mother?
down, sir. Now they're not.
Here we can see Admiral Radish taking me as a fool, ladies and gentlemen. Something I deal with on a near daily basis. Alright, how much does it take to land on
Nothing
it
like
again?
walking away from the mic just to get hit with a scathing read from Deadbeat. No chance for defense whatsoever. Like a fish in a barrel, he lined me up for that
Nope.
one.
We need like 2,000, right? For landing? Where's the Delta V map?
Someone fade up the
Pull it
Delta
up
V
here.
map.
It is 1730. That might cut it. A little bit more fool. Just a bit more rocket fuel. That was a lot. You know what? We'll take it.
Does that have an actual decoupler?
Sure is.
Nice.
Down there.
Excellent.
All right, we're gonna do the lab test. Oh, look at that. My oh my. Oh, we've got underglow, we've got brake lights. Oh my god, the brake lights work. All right. Even when you click it, that's great. That's great. Oh, so we're gonna need to balance that. Yes.
Looks like we need to move it, yeah, forward. Forward in this case. Excelente. This stream is sponsored by Cerveza. This stream sponsored by Cerveza.
One moment, I'm gonna step away, so now you get to trash me.
I don't have anything to say. We used to sit and watch Shawshank Redemption together on VHS and play Kerbal Space Program. It's crazy to think about the fact that it's been out for, boy, 1 billion years it feels like at this point. I did have to help him with his math homework. If you've ever had to sit and help someone with their math homework, you know exactly how that feels. We were riding such a high alto. We were there. We were on the moon. And now we ain't. Welcome back. Still mute as a bat.
It's mute.
Yep, mere minutes. Although Scarab, that was kind of Scarab's whole thing for many, many months now. It feels like, and I still don't think its run is over yet. Take some repair kits to that thing. Slap a piston on it. Good as new. There's a lot you can do if you have a couple repair kits and a piston to fix a Rover. How's the balancing going?
Pretty good. Pretty confident in this.
Yeah, new cameras.
Oh,
Which,
jeez.
ironically, when we say new cameras, this camera arm is pretty old, isn't it?
Yeah, fairly.
It's a good camera arm. Okay, let's see here. It's time to go big or go home.
Give this an old test. The VAB test.
Time to go big or go gnome. We are. We're locked in. More. SAS.
This ain't good.
That is
Well, alright.
that was what we would call a long trail of debris. A field of debris would be a good description of that word. Like a field.
Am I missing something here?
Take the whole thing off the top. Grab it at the docking port. So center it over that.
Well, it should be centered with the weight of the sky crane too.
Correct. You didn't have SAS on.
Oh.
Let's try that.
Oh, yeah. Basic rocket flying things.
But you do have that lined up pretty well, so that shouldn't be it.
Welcome to Kerbal Real Time. Today we're playing Kerbal
Welcome
for
to
the very
Kerbal
first
Real
time.
Time. When we say real time, we're learning how to play Kerbal in real time. This is like the kind of stuff that we learn never. Did you just have a blue loading screen? That was weird. Where's your control point pointed?
Forward.
Oh!
Whoa! Oh, jeez. It's always the surface of Earth that just destroys things.
I like that it looks like just the core was destroyed, and it just folded in half like a little origami. The wheels just plopped down right where they were. Took a little rest. Great success. Now what if we need to control from a facing up control point by chance?
I remember what the last one had. Big old SAS.
SAS modules.
It's not sassy enough.
It's not SAS enough. No, now that I think about it, I don't know if the Rover Mate even has SAS wheels, now that you say that, Archist. When I've poked around in the parts menu before, I don't think it has a command wheel. We need more sassy modules. I need a sassier Rover. Surface bound
This is
staff.
gonna be a whole lot more sassy.
I'm
Ready?
prepared.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're locked in.
That's got the sass.
It's sassy. It's ready. Take me to the top of the VAB.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Oh, she's sassy. She's flying. We're moon bound any day now. This thing would be so wildly overpowered on the surface of the moon.
You mean will be wildly
There's a,
overpowered on
this
the
is a
surface
guarantee
of the
here on Kerbal Real Time. We will take this sassy lady to the surface of the moon. A little more up.
We did it. We're here, ladies
Like,
and
I mean,
gentlemen.
the truth is, we needed to dispose of the sky crane anyway, so. A grand success. Anyone who needed to understand our prowess can just watch that right there. The only correct way to...
I'm trying to flip it now. This is a deliberate flip test, so we can test the oh, I guess the monoprop isn't rated for Earth. That is for
Well, here,
the
just
moon.
throw it off the edge as hard as you can.
A great idea.
Keep going.
Oh!
Interesting position. Time for the flip test. R2D2 style. Here we go. A slow
We already broke our cameras.
a slow
That's great.
extension should do it. Lock it in a little. Here we go. A perfect test. Wow.
Perfect.
Wow, truly perfect. Really just the work of what I would call professional masters
Brake lights.
right now. Yeah, I just realized our RTGs are dead, though. We have no way to generate power. So give us a countdown.
Oh. Yeah, that's
finite right there. So that means we got to get over this lip in a finite amount of time.
All right, let's. Oh, let's not go that way. Let's not go that way. That's not far
No,
enough
that
from the
would
ground.
be ineffective.
Oh, I have the brakes on.
Here we go. Okay, this looks good.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
The camera felt the need to censor the final moment from us for various reasons, but we can...
All right, I think that was a successful
That was much better.
successful sky
For
crane
all
test.
intents and purposes. Our torque is still very high on the wheels. We need to remember to turn that down.
Yeah.
Pre-launch detorquing is very important. A wise man once said power through it.
I believe that is true.
That man was wizened beyond his years. You're correct.
Whoa.
If I increase the scale to 142 on each of these,
No.
that should let me size down the core section on each of them. By fractional percentages, which will result in non-Z-level clipping. And anyone who's ever had to deal with Z-level clipping knows just how annoying that can be.
Is this sarcasm?
Are you patronizing me?
You
No,
patronizing me,
I
sir?
never patronize you. So that
He's
sounds like he's
patronizing
patronizing me. Move these up a little bit. The Casa
think so?
Aeronautics. No, I'm moving my own stuff. The Casa Aeronautics division never rests, good sir. We're always devising new and devious devices, derivations, and deltas. We know exactly what we're about here at Casa, and that involves untitled spacecraft. Now, I also need, unfortunately, some RTGs here. That's just the reality of the situation. Deploy angle. RTGs. Tuck those inside. Got that. Launch. I'm launching. Take a quick look here. Take an even closer look who he's got cooked up with the rover right here. Mine's on the launch pad in the cover of darkness, which is exactly where it should be. More control wheels required. I just, while Deadbeat was gone, I think witnessed perhaps one of the most single terrifying moments that I have witnessed in Kerbal's space program trying to test this experimental propeller craft on the launch pad. Not good. Not good. We'll go ahead and do a brief swap. See if I can pull mine in here really quick.
I dare say you should change to your screen than mine, because I'm about to do the long delta V calculations for making sure this can get where we need it to go.
That's easy to do amongst everything else we do. Let me swap it in at the same time. Lock it down so it's in the right spot. We'll do a change here, quick cleanup of all the various debris sitting around. Go to the VAB. Yep.
Favorite friend,
Debris. D-E-B-R-E-Y. Debris Kerman. On the list for the Kerbal draft, Debris Kerman. I think.
Should we like change the name of the stream?
What should we set it to, you think?
Swimming in Failure.
Boy, Swimming in Failure is a grand name. We really are.
Yes, what in the world? You're about to see something that I get to see very regularly, and it's his insane his insane propeller toys.
Swimming in Failure. There we go. Got that updated. Okay. I need more reaction wheel. Bigger, better, stronger, mostly bigger. And then I need that centered and ready. Centered.
Real quick, can we just get a demo of your old supersonic
Boy, yeah, I think it's
propeller?
in my archive craft. We may be able to do that really quick. Let me find it and save this. Make sure it looks fairly good. This can go down a little. Cool, that looks pretty good. Save. Yeah, let's find it. I'll bet it's an archive here. It's gonna be called like rotor test, I bet. That thing was. Ugh. There's Potato. No, I may have to transfer that one in. We're hearing the VAB music twice at once? Yes. Well, now you're not. Huzzah. That we can fix. Quickly, easily, simply. Let me see if I have that other.
Oh man, I've just been saying stuff this whole time with my mic off.
Yeah.
I think I bumped it with my whiskey glass.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Let's take a closer look here. I'm going deep into the Kerbal folders. We're down where the sausage is made right now. And I'm looking for my old rotor test save. Down in where the sausage gets made. Sit and watch you poke around on the Rover while I dig, and now I can just swap back and forth at will.
Now, as we approach the 2-hour mark for the stream, I do have to say that where we are in Montana, there is quite a sizable storm moving in, and I am seeing the occasional flash of lightning
Which
outside.
direction?
It is not uncommon.
To the west.
To the west.
Oh, yes.
We might lose sudden
If
connection.
it happens, Will deal.
as power outages are not the uncommon thing.
Alrighty. Here we go. Saves. Luna. Ships. Lab.
How do I send this thing out? Clearly, I'm going to use the 1.5 decoupler, because why wouldn't I? It's the best decoupler. All the other decouplers can...
Ooh, it's a simple fix. It's actually in my spaceplane hangar.
That's what I thought.
Let me do a quick rotor test here on Spacecraft Untitled.
God, I need to turn off all these lights.
We'll do a quick little rotor test. Yes, a valiant effort from Alto. Go to the store to get your own beer. Very true. Good move. Here we go.
drink to that.
I will also drink to that. Here we are. We're on the surface. Not quite there yet. Something's wrong with the torque levels here.
Jesus. That thing.
Yeah, see this middle part with that much wheel authority should not be spinning that much. It's a little wily, we might say, where I'm from.
Okay, you were airborne for a second.
Yep. Oh, that's why. They can't maintain a specific stable force direction. Maybe we need a little bit of a RPM limiter on both of these to start. Maybe we need to do a joint throttle.
This is indeed the disco view. The famous Kerbal disco view.
Funky Kerbal disco view.
Now, you'd think that it's sitting on the launch pad would cause rotor problems, but I've seen this thing just pick itself right up off the launch pad before.
Okay. Here's the old one. I'm gonna leave that here for a second. We'll pick that up. We'll go to the spaceplane hangar. You're correct that you would think it resting on the ground is the key problem here. But it turns out it's not. The key problem is that I only have...
I can't wait till we're eating our words in like 2 minutes.
Well, I'm gonna pick this up. And we're gonna go to the spaceplane hangar and fly something far more terrifying than this one. That one is like the tame cousin of this one. I think this is it. I think rotor test 2. Oh, there it is. You remember this thing?
1 second. Let's see. That's the thing.
With the
With
lights.
the lights.
We'll turn the lights on for maximum efficiency today. This
Maximum visibility.
thing, quote unquote, with the lights is a terrifying example of the breaking of Kerbal's physics engine. Inadvertently when I first made it, but now, there they are. Hit T, so you'll see. We'll turn on the aerodynamic overlay. We'll get it up to speed a little bit. So as you can see, we're 9 seconds into the mission and already going 100 meters per second on propellers.
Turn off the
I'm just making...
physics view, the aerodynamics. so we can see this
Now, if
thing.
we get it up to full speed, it begins to approach the hypersonic regimen at some point, which is not good for things like this. We need to get a little higher.
Hold up.
So we'll lock it to prograde for now. So now I can just set this thing to radial out. And then eventually...
I'm watching you from the launch pad. Can you see my rover lights from the launch pad?
Let me look. I need to shut mine off to check. I can see that you're targeted. I forget the button to shut off targets.
You just double click somewhere.
No, I mean the, it's one of the F keys.
Oh, F2.
There it is. Yes, I can. Now, I think one of these is deploying backwards. There we go. There we go. This is how it's supposed to be.
Oh, it is F4. Look at that.
Someone who knows what they're talking about here.
I knew that. I was just testing you.
And I'm glad you did. Someone's got to keep me honest. Then I can just hit exit brake and we'll just let it fall from the sky. Let it fall from the sky. There it goes. We're back at neutral deploy angle. See, even just a little bit. We just let these spin back up.
I don't believe these numbers are correct.
I think these both should be 0.
When you move the blades so fast that they overcome the lack of atmosphere. Can you, real quick, yeet this thing into space?
Yeah, I need to go grab the first version for space heating. I'm just letting it fall for now.
Point down.
It's a disco ball. Space disco ball. Cool.
Well, now I have an idea for sending a disco ball to the moon.
Dang it! Moon disco ball! Where I'm going, we won't need roads. Indeed, Alto. We're just falling. Just peacefully falling. We're still 8K. We'll turn on 7K. Almost 7.5K. There we go. Falling away. Here's my UFO. Oh, look, it's a zoetrope. This thing is crazy. Physics says, what if you spin and spin and spin? Spin and spin and spin. This thing is...
If you set the rotors to opposite directions, like opposite forces, is it going to hold itself in place?
This thing can hover.
Seriously?
Yeah, they're already counter-rotated. So you see I can hover.
Well, I thought the counter rotation was just for, like,
Nope.
rotation.
See? A 1 meter per second hover, basically. Yeah, this thing is funny.
I'm currently learning just how heavy our
So then I can sit and
Rover
turn
is.
the throttle off, and I can auto-rotate my way to the ground by letting the wind fall through the blades and speed them up. And then dump all the momentum as I get close to the ground. Boop. Ah. Haven, will you mute your KSP noises and obs for a second? Nice.
Yep.
There we go. I should do it. I get myself lined up so I know which way it's tilted. That way. And now we fly! The reason I know this isn't the final one is because the final one had a camera on it.
Yeah.
Needs to go in hypersonic in just a moment. I'm going to recover this one. Recover. There we go. Yeah, the VAB music is just clutch. Okay. Runway, where's rotor test 1? That's what I want to know. Open space plane hangar. Rotor test 1. There were a lot of different editions of this thing.
Oh my goodness.
There it is. That's the one with the camera. And it had the emergency boosters. That's right, just in case I couldn't recover it when it went hypersonic.
That's right.
I was.
The
We got
emergency
tired
slowdown
in the server of
boosters.
waiting for it to go all the way to apoapsis to recover it, so we would let it leave the atmosphere and then burn the retro boosters so we could recover it faster. Oh, this thing is silly. Alrighty. This thing is like the definition of busted. So we gotta wait for all the rotors to get up to speed. And you have to very gingerly get this thing up to the right G-forces, because you'll see it rapidly accelerates past where the old one did.
Oh, good. Oh, no.
So, when we talk about this one being crazy, this thing is insane. So typically we have to fly this thing up to like, now that everyone understands what we're dealing with, conceptually, we have to fly this thing up to like, I don't know, about 20 kilometers, 15 kilometers, and then we really let it rip. Down here in the low atmosphere, it does not stand a chance. So there used to be a whole, I mean, I'm tempted to write a KOS routine to fly this thing, because there's like a perfect balance somewhere between rotor angle and rotor speed and G-force. That if you keep it at like 9 Gs exactly, you could probably accelerate this thing to probably like a 500 kilometer apoapsis. It's crazy. Here it goes, round 2. So we're just gonna go up. Nothing crazy. So the key then is we want it to go kind of like slowing down. Okay, there we go. Caught it. Back up we go. We have to lock it to prograde right away. I don't know what it lost that time.
Looks like one of the lights.
We're losing a lot.
It's
No,
lights,
we lost a
look.
rotor.
Oh no.
Here we go. It's recovering. We've got asymmetrical blades. We've got 2 of 8 blades left.
This is pretty intense as the wind whips up to 45 miles an hour
It's kind
outside.
of crazy here. Okay, pointing retrograde. Working on a recovery plan. Recovery plan is working so far. Okay, we are back in the regime of aerodynamic control, which is crazy. And descending. The Kraken saw the lights this time.
But can he recover it?
Whee! The probe core was recovered and therefore everything else counts. Nope, it's gone.
Nope.
Round 3.
Oh! Wait, no.
Nope. Here we go. It's time for Monstrosity Abomination number 3.
The Kraken must have
Electric
noticed the lights.
Boogaloo.
That's a good
This
point.
is called. Here we go.
Rotor 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Rotor 2 does not work as well as Rotor 1, ironically. A case of the sequel being worse than the prequel.
Ah,
Here we go.
the mummy.
It's time for something new. Something electric. Okay, put everything in place.
Yeah, the stream has gone a little bit off the rails. It might end sometime soon.
The stream has become a testament to all that's
been
good
fun.
in Kerbal.
I will schedule this new moon rover on the
Yeah, that'll
calendar.
be fun.
Rotor horror. Careful. The way you fluctuate through your speed so quickly is very worrisome. 200, 300, 200, 300, 200, 300. 1,000, boom.
G limits? Boom! Nope,
Do you
there's
have anything
nothing.
left
There's
on
just
this?
lights. Lights in a
Yep.
probe car
Just-
sailing into nothingness.
It's still going up too, goddamn.
Here we go. We're just coming down. Space Center. That one can go. Fire the retro rockets. Someone get the retro rockets going immediately. Okay, let's do one more here. But now that we've figured out the regime, we just need to get a little bit higher first. Just a little bit higher. Activate the Aqua Regia. It's the most important component in Amnesia, the Dark Descent. You must locate the Aqua Regia.
Yeah, are we switching into Amnesia: The Dark Descent from The Music
Ooh.
Man?
Just all of the parts of my last one.
You are losing your
raining down
mind.
around me as we load in.
You must find your way to light. You are losing your mind. I want to see this one go to
We're
space.
going close. We need to get a little higher. Doing it this low is very risky.
Yeah, just wait until you're at 3,000. Let's be conservative here. That's not conservative.
Nope,
Hey,
I'm getting there though. We have to do it piece by piece.
wait till there's less atmosphere to strike a match off of. I'm thinking of this thing as a match head. You're striking it off the air quite quickly.
It just erupted. It didn't even. Can somebody give me the miles per hour of 1,296?
1296.5, yeah.
5 meters per second to mph. About 2,900 miles per hour. Next time we get a propeller craft to 2,900 miles per hour IRL, someone let me know. Someone give me a ring. Call me up on the phone. Tell me. Ooh, we're real close now. I can feel it. We're approaching space with this thing so rapidly. It's like, we're...
I think you just need to let it coast a little.
Well, yeah, I think the key is, you know, it's that balance I was talking about between...
If coasting is what you can call 300 miles per hour with the fan.
300 meters per second even, which is too much miles per hour. It's 5 something. Ooh. Boo. Boo. Okay, here we go. Do a bit of this. See, the crazy thing is I can set this thing at basically like 1% throttle and it still flies. It's crazy every time I load in, I see the pieces of my old ones raining down above me, Evan. Oh my lord.
Yeah, it's true. Those are other pieces of the old
They're
ones.
just scattered above me, raining down like debris over the KSC. Oh no.
It is debris.
Okay, so we need to bring up the torque. So we have maximum torque, and this is where we have to be careful with it.
Debris.
Alright, we want it to sit somewhere in here comfortably for a while until we get higher. And we're really just kind of gently lulling it into space. Now we're in the hypersonic regime.
All right, tally ho. Oh, this is good. Hold steady. Stay on target. Stay on target.
We're on. We're in.
We're in.
We're going to space.
You lost communications due to plasma blackout. You did it, sir.
200,000 meters.
Woo! It's still going. Throttle all the way up.
That's
Give
it.
everything
We're going.
she's got, Captain.
That's where we made it. We can brake at this point, and almost nothing will change. So we'll be going to space, and now we flip it. Throttle off.
Don't forget about your SRBs.
In just a second, I want to touch space. We now have officially achieved a UFO. If you were a pilot up in the sky and you saw this thing flying along, you would be. So now we'll just shut off SAS and let it spin. There's the space music. Firing SRBs in 3, 2, 1.
We don't want to go higher.
Yeah, that just shrunk our AVO-AFSIS by a good couple minutes. Look at that. Just let the whole thing spin.
All right.
There's the disco ball. Funky disco.
I was about to say, this is about to get really cool.
It's a funky disco ball. This is what we were looking for earlier. So, yeah. This thing was made, this rotorcraft here was made while we were sitting bored one day on a whim. Went and launched it the first time, 700 meters per second. Now it plays very heavily on the edges of physics with 2 interacting rotors in Kerbal Space Program, but boy is it a lot of fun. So here we go, we're about to hit APO-APSIS. We got about 20 seconds left. About 20 seconds. We hit a final apoapsis of 187 kilometers with a rotorcraft.
Turn up
That's
your
a
ambient
great
light.
idea. I just realized I reset my game and it's down. Should be about 26. This is fine. There it is. Look at that thing. It's got a camera, that's right. We can get views with it. So that must be the coast of Florida right there. Looks like it's the
That sure is the Florida Peninsula.
Looks like the Gulf of Mexico up and Atlantic Ocean down. America to the right and Cuba to the left. Those dots of light way down there to the left. Looks like probably Key West, something like that.
I would say the light to the south, the left side of your screen, that is Grand Theft Auto 6.
Also, big shout out to anyone who's just been here the whole time. Nothing more than just a fun little nonsense Kerbal stream.
We will be doing a more serious stream tomorrow
Yeah,
when we
we'll
launch
do an
the
actual
Mars,
launch stream tomorrow.
the Mars package.
And then we'll take a break for a couple days, get this next video edited. And we'll keep going from there. Look at that. Now we're coming back down. It's funny, you can actually see it getting closer. Interface any second now. Should see the warp notification there. Yep. There's the end of the space music. We're back in. Make sure we're pointed retrograde. We'll lock that back on. The act of the blades coming through the atmosphere themselves should do a lot of the lifting here. We're actually losing view of the lights as it gets occluded by the bottom edge of the tank here. So we'll go ahead and hop back into outer view. Coming back in. Not very far from the Space Center whatsoever. It should be just north of us. There-ish. There it is.
Oh my god, I'm just looking at this folding rover concept. And we have
actually
literally
done
just
that,
this
I know.
before. It works so well.
Okay, let's see where this thing's at now. It's time to track it. Okay, we should be coming back through. Ooh, this is a little hotter than usual. Yeah, that was not going to survive the usual up and down. Usually goes a bit more of an arc. That one was a little hot.
No, this is, yeah.
Usually I fling it a bit more to the side for that. Should have spun the rotors up a little sooner. That's on me. That's a me thing. That's what we do for not flying it for 2 months. What's everyone's favorite emoji? Whatever that one is not, Quora. The answer is whatever that one is not. I mean, I can just... More debris rain for Cape Canaveral. We're south of Cape Canaveral this time. More debris rain for Central Florida, kind of Orlando area, maybe Disney World if you were thinking about it. If you're at Disney World tonight, be very worried about debris rain. I need takes. What would you think if you saw this? Like floating in front of you. You're in a plane. You're flying along as a commercial passenger. And this thing starts flying alongside you at full speed.
I would ask that the pilot call the FAA
Immediately.
and then an F1.
In F-15.
I like F-15s.
I need another drink. Is this our last flight?
I think we can make this our last flight if we want. Nothing's stopping. Oh no, no, the next one's gonna be our last flight. The looks of it. I like the sonic boom it made before it slammed into the ground. It really felt that one. It was like, I'm ready. Everyone comport yourselves and compose yourselves. What is this craft for anyway, Muffles? This is a test of being able to launch ourselves into space at full speed with no fuel whatsoever. The worst thing about this is when you're not running it at hypersonic speed, it is actually, I believe, power neutral. Like if I pop this thing open here, I just fly it like a normal hover, right?
Now imagine 12 of these stacked on top of each other, and that is the booster vehicle.
So like you can see, this does not cost any power to fly right here. So I can sit and set the angle I want to go. And then lock it in, rotate it that way. And then go up at speed. And the reason I leave the torque low is because then I can use the G-force things. So close. The problem is, we can talk about the hypersonic regime here. You have what's called a negative. The new Rover and Scarab is like very bold now. Yes. Yes, it's very bold. The Scarab rover crashing was a terrible, terrible accident made possible by a lack of tax funding for a second set of wheels. And in fact, the lack of tax funding, I would say, is solely to blame for the Scarab rover flipping over at any point today, for any reason whatsoever, by any individual working for any organization, as a representative of any larger group, representing any type or persons or peoples. Taxes to increase 500% as a result. Okay.
Yes, we do have Mars missions planned for the window, and a Mars mission planned for tomorrow that's going to be cutting down to the altitude of Venus to save roughly about 3 months on the transit.
Yeah, planning a very spicy Mars launch tomorrow, which should be fun.
It's got a lot of extra Delta V to get there earlier. Now, how quickly can this thing do a sharp 90
When it's flying
turn?
normally? Let's find out. We'll set it to go like normal. There we go. And then radial out. And then anti-normal. And then normal. And then radial out. Set that to surface. A little faster now, we're high enough. Okay. Get this thing back where it's supposed to be. Radial out. Now we go H. Lock it to prograde as we go H. Okay, here we go. This should do it. Fly, you brave soul. Higher than anyone ever intended you to go.
No, I intended it to go much higher.
Gotta keep the property values down with that debris rain. You know, people who retire have it too good, okay? And just because they have it so good doesn't mean I can't also have it that good. I'm very interested that the top one is not spinning anymore. Like, it has decided that
Me too. That's
spinning
interesting.
is just no longer worth its time. Like, torque limits, no. Rotor limits, no. Rotating, no. It was like, you did too much. I do not spin anymore. Spinning is no longer on the list of things that I do.
Insurance won't pay her for our space debris.
Okay, this should do it.
Oh, God.
Explodes. Further.
All right, hit your SRBs down.
We're going to be at apoapsis in no time at all at this rate. Woohoo!
Well, we here at SCAN would like to remind everybody that if you have debris raining down in your yard tonight, that is property of SCAN, and we will need it back.
That cost tax money.
You will be sued for... You will be sued for stealing our property.
Bring it back. Give it back to us. We want it back.
In fact, there is a black box in every piece, and we know where they all are at every given moment.
We went through the effort of putting an air tag in every piece of CAS equipment. You may wonder where your tax money is going. And just a little bit of it, just a piece, was spent in putting an air tag.
It's going 50%
50%
to air
to
tags.
We're single-handedly driving the Apple economy. The Capple economy.
Capple phones.
Oh, wow, we're descending rapidly. Go ahead and lock in right there-ish. Tim Apple is proud. All of the taxes are going to Apple? Yes.
You don't understand that every lineman and electrician who works in your county is given an iPhone to work for their job. Your taxes are already going to Apple. We're just using it on
just
air
use
tags.
it on air tags. Tim Apple is very pleased with this development suddenly. $5 trillion to Apple. Yes, please, and thank you. Okay. Set an angle. Oh, we've re-entered. Parts are re-entering. Now, I will say, I was pretty convinced last time, but I think there's a law or something against launching rockets this way from Cape Canaveral, like inland.
There actually is.
Because it looks like we're going straight towards whatever this is, Orlando here.
No, thought Orlando. No, it's Tampa, St. Pete Beach. Orlando's in the middle.
Wow, this one actually made it.
We're going to Disney World.
Tim demands more. $5 trillion to Apple. So just looking very briefly at the mission calendar, right? We've got the Mars package tomorrow. We've got 2 days off. We'll be rescheduling the taxpayer forum from Sunday, probably to Monday, since Monday is a holiday, and there will be more people available. Yep.
Good point.
I'll be around on Monday. And then collaborative space station crew transfer on next Thursday, a week from tomorrow. So it should be calm week, fairly calm week, which is fine.
We should have some new cut videos coming out soon,
Yes.
so
I see now. I haven't looked at the picture yet that was posted. Somebody, Art just took the live picture from the map view of the orbital test.
yeah, isn't that pretty nice?
I can't believe how well it turned out. Like, I did not intentionally program in those to show the, we'll leave that on. I didn't program it in to show the propellers that well, so I'm glad to see it picked up the model. Easy, no transformations, no weird duplicities. Pretty pleased with that. This thing is falling at a speed, I'll tell you what. Having open airfoils as you fall to the ground could be a bit of a limiting factor. Whee! I don't need it back in case anyone was wondering why I lowered the parachute limits. I don't need a three propellered craft back from space. The collaborative space station. I like station. This is the Czech spelling of station. Thoughts on the final rover design, Deadbeat?
It's actually looking really good, and I did test the sky crane one more time after I added after I moved the lights and had to rebalance it. Still works just nice.
Excellent. Let me hit the
It's been packed. Might even take a quick look
do you
before
have it? I can cut over to it.
we leave here.
We'll fade over. Getting a live view now from Grateful Deadbeat's Kerbal save.
Well, I just took away the rest of that, but this is quite well balanced now. I just remembered that it does need the auto strut. But moreover, it's going to have 2 more stages beneath it that are going to be propelling it. I already got a decoupler. It's going to be pushing it in orbit from suborbital, and then the next one is the transit to the moon. Now, nah, the katydid's lame.
Looks good still. Begging for dung beetle related name.
I see that. I'm trying to incorporate that, but I don't know
What's
how.
the scientific name for the dung beetle? Someone whip that up for us really quick.
I got it. Let's see. That's hilarious. I spelled beetle like the band. They're a scarab, motherfucker.
More scarabs.
They're part of the Scarabeidae. Onthophagus, Phagus, Gazella. scrolling as I scroll through Google. All right.
Looks good.
Well, it still needs the name.
Let's see. So call it Bay. The African dung. Onthophagus gazella.
Honestly, Gazella is kind of a
I like
neat name.
Gazella. We could work in Gazella somehow.
I could work with
I
Gazella.
agree. I think we could work with Gazella. Gazella, 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 Gazella.
You had to say it 5 times fast. Don't worry.
Gotta make sure it rolls off the tongue. We gotta say it again for
All right,
years
y'all.
and years and years. Presenting the Gazella, the Spez Gazella, replacement to our current, now flipped over Scarab Moon Rover. This one, less flippable. 95% less flippable. Might I recommend we move the cameras to a safer position on the block, so we don't immediately destroy them next time.
These aren't cameras.
On the arm, the flipping arm.
Oh, like
Yes.
inward?
Yes.
Okay.
Just move them a little. You know how the dealio goes. So presenting the
Yes.
Spez Gazella. As we wrap up tonight, a general look at our the last flight of whatever this thing is called. The rotor test. Once again, sailing through space, currently coasting through 158,000 meters. Deadbeat, well done tonight. New Mars launch tomorrow.
Thank you.
For everyone who joined. A little more formal, a little more on par with the real time. But every once in a while, we just have to sit and play Kerbal. So
That's right.
thank you all for joining. We appreciate you all being here. The Scarab Moon Rover will get its final moment here sometime in the coming days, and we'll retire it officially when we launch the new one. If you've been sitting here along with us the entire time, thank you for joining. We appreciate you being here. Come and say hi to us on the Discord. We've got all of the approval papers stamped, all of the permits in line, launch dates being configured, UFO-style spacecraft drifting through the upper atmosphere over the coast of Florida. I'm Admiral Radish. This has been Grateful Deadbeat. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
And have a great night, everybody. I don't think that's my battery bank. And that was the end of the stream.